Hi everyone, I just wanted to jump on really quick just to show you guys the Liquid Touch foundation from Younique. So before I start, I'm going to pop the Glorious Touch primer on my face. It's absolutely beautiful. So it's just sort of like a softer jelly. You only need a tiny little bit. It makes your face feel absolutely amazing. So you always want to make sure that you're priming before you pop any makeup on. So like I always tell my customers, if you don't prime, it's a crime. So make sure you always prime before. Okay, so we're going to let that dry for a little minute. I'm going to go over how you start with the Liquid Touch. So you want to... It's a little dropper, so you want to squeeze everything out of the dropper and you want to give it a really good shake. So the shade that I use in the Liquid Touch is Taffeta. So that's the one that is best suited for me. I apply it with the Younique Liquid Touch, with the Liquid Foundation brush. So this brush is by far my favourite tool and I use it every single day. So after we give that a really good shake, you want to squeeze it up. I'm going to pop 4 drops of liquid on my brush. 4 drops, that's all, 4 drops. More than enough, 4 drops. So I'm going to dot it on. I want to work in the places that I need it most to start with. So I'm really red here. So I'm going to start buffing it into the skin. I'm going to show you half a face to start with just so you guys can see the results instantly. So all you have to do is just buff. Work it into the skin. Always make sure you work it up to your hairline. Another favourite mixture I like to do is mix the Liquid Touch and the concealer in together on the brush. That just gets you a little bit more extra coverage and I absolutely love it. So people with oily skin, I find sometimes may just have to set it with a tiny powder after this. I'm sort of either normal or normal to oily, so on my normal days it's completely fine. If it's a little bit oily, I always like to set it with a tiny bit of powder or even a tiny bit of bronzer. Okay, so what it does is it goes on as a liquid and it sets as a really nice powder. So it reduces your wrinkles. It makes your skin feel like you have nothing on. Okay, so have a look at that coverage now. Look at it in here. Massive difference. Look at my forehead. It's unbelievable stuff. So I'm just going to work it in everywhere. The Liquid Touch foundation retails for $50. If you guys would like to get colour matched to a colour in the liquid foundation range, just private message me. It'll take probably 1 to 2 minutes to get you colour matched, so it's really simple, really easy. And like I have posted before, we have the love it guarantee. So if you're not 100% happy with the tone, the colour, the product, you can send it back and either get another tone or get your money back. So why wouldn't you want to try it with those amazing guarantees? Okay, so that's it. So this is the Liquid Touch foundation. Where have we got it? Here. Liquid Touch foundation. I use Taffeta. All up, when I'm in a rush, it takes me about a minute to buff into my skin. So it's super easy. It's called Photoshop in a bottle. It's absolutely amazing. Also, I primed before as always, because if you don't prime, it's a crime. So that's the Glorious Touch primer in Younique. It makes your face feel absolutely amazing. So if anyone has any questions, See my little mommy bags under here? If I was going somewhere, going to work or something, I would just pop a tiny little bit of concealer just to cover that up. But other than that, I'm 100% happy with the result. So if anyone has any questions, I would love to color match you guys. It's absolutely life-changing, this product. So have an awesome, that was Aubrey. Have an awesome day, guys, and I'll talk soon. Bye-bye.